Hi everyone, that's streamer 1993 here, back with more Shining Force. Now this says stream number 14. Now before I go further, what that means is I got screwed up with the stream. So this actually stream supposed to be number 14. Ignore all the other ones. That's what's going to be registered in the VODs as 14 because I did a little bit of screw up with the numbers for some reason. So there is that. So considering this is 14, we're probably going to finish on the 15th or 16th stream. But last time we defeated Romaldu, King Romaldu, or some shit like that. I don't remember exactly how you say it. Made our way to the Temple of the Ancients, and we have about 3-4 more fights to battle, and this is one of them. Unfortunately, there aren't really any more opportunities to level per se, so the rest of this game is pretty much just going to be a straight slap fight. If I see an opportunity to level up someone who is a lower level than everyone else, besides the healers, I probably will do that. But I think everyone's ready. So as soon as we move, we're going to have these guys over here and these guys over here run at us. So what we're going to do is set up kind of strategically. We're going to throw Tao here, put Max here, try to attract him to him. Put Xylo here. Try to keep like the stronger guys with the higher defense, higher HP on the outside. So they go after them instead of everyone else. The ones on the right side, they'll most likely go after Max. That's not a big thing. Luckily, that's the biggest threat. The Colossus are kind of a threat, but if you coordinate against them, you can usually get them out of the way without having them cast much magic. And that's like their biggest thing. They can't do like a regular attack. But they prefer, especially if you're in like a circle or like a certain position, they like using their magic a lot more. Even though their attack actually is decently high, with it being 50. Which means even, I think Taurusu would get one shot by that, right? No, actually, their attack isn't that high. Taurusu would take a few hits from that. So their magic probably is a bit better than their actual attack stat. For those who don't know, that monster I just defeated is called Colossus. I guess with 2 of them would be more, 3 of them would be more Colossus. I have 1 cast Freeze, 1 cast Bolt, 1 cast Fire. Or Blaze, I should say, whatever. And they all have level 3, and they have an unknown amount of MP, so maybe if they use it enough, they would eventually run out. But it's still over 99, so we have to be careful about that. You're going to see me drinking a lot. It is relatively hot outside. It's been cold all winter, then switching immediately to heat is a bit hard to really get around. Put Domingo here. And basically now we're waiting for them to approach. After this, I'm not really sure what I'm doing for playthroughs. I pretty much stopped playing Persona 3 Reload. So that's probably not going to be a stream anymore. Let's see. Because I really don't want to jump into Shining Force 2 immediately. Because, there's just, first of all, I've never beaten the game. And I kind of want to, want to do 2 different projects here. If I'm going to do, a longer game. Because Shining Force is a long game, per se. But all things considered, if you're not... Oh, I forgot to change the thing. Oh, wow, he got 26 on me on that. But if you're not leveling up, it's probably like a 5-6 hour game. If you're not leveling up properly. I know it took me longer with this one. That's because I was doing a bunch of shit. But if you know what you're doing, you probably could speedrun this game about 6 hours. So I'm just trying to figure out what else I could play that I like that would be good. I'm hoping that when Star Fox, it's supposed to be this is a remake for the N64 comes out in July, I'm going to grab it because I really like playing Star Fox. It's one of my favorite games. Maybe I'll do something like that. There's for those who don't know, I have a Switch 2. And Switch 2 has a lot of older games on it, like Sega Genesis, N64, stuff like that. And I do play quite a few M64 games. So I'm trying to think of something that would be, I gotta get Max out of there. Max took almost half his HP off that battle. Hit the Blue Dragon for, how much? 25, half his HP. Maybe I'll do, I think you guys heard this one before. It's an old game for the N64. I think they did several remakes for it. It's called Banjo-Kazooie. The only thing I wouldn't be able to do with that, per se, is I wouldn't be able to, I've never touched or beaten Banjo-Tooie, but maybe when I'm playing Banjo-Kazooie on the channel, maybe I can be like, okay, maybe I'll try to play Banjo-Tooie again, try to get through it. Also, I find it very hard for me to play games on stream that I have not played before. So that might be half the issue with... Maybe that's why I had such a hard time on Persona, because I haven't played it before, the Persona 3. I haven't played it before, and it's a long-ass game, you know? Banjo-Kazooie is really a long game. Interesting fact, though, I know how Banjo-Kazooie plays. I know how it ends, but I've never gotten the ending myself because... the later versions of the game, you have to get so much of a single item, and I always have trouble with certain levels in that game. Simply because, well, the puzzle, the items you need in order to unlock the final level and the final boss fight, they're a little hard to find in certain worlds, and keep in mind, when I first got to the very end of this game, I was like maybe 11. Like, it was a long time ago, so maybe I'm smart enough now with the invention of the internet, by the way, because back when I was 10, internet was still kind of scarce. That means it was 2003. It was still a little scarce. I didn't have a good internet, so maybe now you can find them all on the YouTube and shit if I get stuck. Which I'm hoping I don't have to do, because I'd like to... I might not be able to 100% the game in terms of the items I need, but I would still like to at least beat the game. Moonshine level increased to 17. Defense by 4. Hang on, let me lower this. Hit points by 6. Good. Having the extra defense always helps. The only thing that kind of sucks about getting defense increases, every single boss after this, including the Chimrada, are more likely to use a magic, some form of magic. So HP's like early on, there's a lot of physical attackers, but the later you get in the game, the more HP you have, the better you're off. But here's the thing, and I think you guys seen this from me playing other battles, is that the boss sometimes will just randomly use their attack, even though their magic attacks could be potentially deal more damage. I think what they do is they see that their physical attack does so much damage, and they'd rather use that, but it seems to vary sometimes. Like, it just seems that they randomly decide, oh, I'm going to randomly use an attack or whatever. It's a weird thing. And here's the thing, is that some enemies in this game will randomly do a magic attack when they attack with the blue dragon. But here's the thing about that, is, the bosses have an option to use their attack. It doesn't mean the attack happens by chance, you know, so it's hard to say. The last two bosses I remember, they use a spell that you can't learn called, I think it's called the Demon Blaze, and it does a lot of damage. And the final boss of the game actually has a whole shit ton of spells as well, including D-Soul, which essentially just kills off a character, so if that boss uses that and happens to hit my main character, the battle's immediately over, which I'm hoping is not going to happen. I have not had it happen on my main character, but I have had other characters before. Dan's level increased to 17. Defense by 1. And some hit points by 4. Okay, there's a good increase. I like the hit point increase, so... We're going to Pal attack Chimra, even though it's probably not going to attack. Connect, I mean. Sorry, there's a lot of noise outside. I was trying to figure out have to figure out what that is later. Goes to the fire attack. Yeah, especially later in this game, I can see how Taurus is going to be really good. I kind of wish you got him like a little earlier, but, you know. So we're going to use Blaze level 4 on these things here. 25. 21 experience for Tau. Or hit this one, hopefully kill it. Missed, damn it. Plus, especially when you're talking about high-end magic, since magic heads can't technically miss, magic is actually the best thing in this game just because they can't miss. Plus, they do have a chance, unlike they also have a chance to actually get a critical as well, so we're gonna hit... Red Chimera is now dead because he can't dodge the free level 3 from the Chaos Breaker. $40 experience, 2,300 coins. Oh, that's coming after Diane. That might be a bad thing. 27. I wonder how much attack that thing has compared to the Colossus. And by the way, just as an example here, I think you want to kill the Colossus in the back because he's guarding the exit. It's Blue Dragon. Yeah, see, Blue Dragon has 13 more attack than the Colossus does, so they're meant to be magic users. Blue's hopefully hit this thing and knock it out. There we go. 19. 40 experience, 23 coins. Boost level increased to 17. Attack by 6. Defense by 5. Speed by... Jesus, man. Holy shit, that's probably in a spread. That's probably the best stat gain I've gotten off blue in a while. That's like 5 and 6 in almost every single stat except for like speed. And obviously Magic didn't have any. Ooh, Pel's not doing well over there. How much HP does this Chim have left? I'm gonna start calling them Chims because I can't pronounce the regular name correctly. I think level 2 is gonna be hit strong enough. If not, it's gonna be like 1 HP. 2 HP. Nope. Still hanging in there. 11 for Domingo. And I got the Barryu game because I actually remembered to put my laptop in this time, so haha. How many people need healing on this side? Does May and Zio, they both need it, don't they? Yeah. So I'm better off using Torisu here. Since he has the ability to heal multiple at once. We're going to cover this whole section here. Interesting thing too, you actually can't heal enemies even if you aim at them. Which is actually kind of an interesting thing because I don't know if any other games really do this, but for example, you can't heal other opponents in Final Fantasy. And other fantasy games, and usually if they're like an undead type of monster, usually it just means that you can just kill them with it. Or severely hurt them, like undead. Damn. A lot of CHS going on in this battle. CHS can't hit shit. I probably should have used the Atlas instead of attacking with it. Yep, I should have. Yeah, here's the thing I would say if you guys have never played a Shining Force game before, is if you're going to play this game, fire, and you're not sure if you can get around, every new weapon or item you get, see if you can use it. And save before you do and try to figure out what it does. For example, any weapon, armor, anything like that, because you never know what it'll do. But if you're like me and you want to know beforehand, you can just go on a website and check it out. I think there is I think it's called Shining Force Central. Actually, has a lot of information on Shining Force. 47. Christ. 40 experience, 25 coins. Tesla increased to 17. Maximum hit magic points increased by 4. And one's new boost. I didn't even know she weren't boost. Excuse me for 1 second. Well, that's the first one I saw in here. Excuse me. So, what I just did was there was an ant on my computer, and apparently we're getting a lot of those. So we have to be careful every time we see one. We gotta kill it, and I guess like we gotta go like around the kitchen, spray raid and shit. We got raid, we just haven't used it yet. So Lowe's gonna go over here and I guess use heal level 4 on Pell to fully heal him for 40. Pell is definitely in danger here. Low gains 18, Low's level increased to 15. Speed by 2. Hit points by 1. Maximum magic points by 4. And Quick is now level 2. I'm not sure what Quick level 2 does, actually. I'm not sure if that, might do something else, I don't really know. Damn. There we go, we finally killed it. 40 experience, 2300 coins, might as well increase to 17. No increases, besides level. Alright. It's pretty sad, but we're doing alright. Diane can come here and hit this one for hopefully the rest of its HP. Pow. Yep, we got him. Like I said, Diane Newman can hit her targets because the higher your agility is, the higher your accuracy is in this game, so... And then agility also increases the chances, like for example, if you've got... Yeah. I think Hao has the highest agility stat in this entire team. Maybe second to Blue or Zylo. No, I actually think she has the highest in general. That looks like it. I think Musha, yeah, he's a bit low on that. Now we killed the main one, we start going after the other guys here. Oh, here comes the blue dragon, finally. I wonder when that thing's gonna start moving. So I think both... Does Pell need to be healed again? Or is it just... Tao didn't get hit, did she? Doesn't look like it. Pell still need to be healed. He did not get hit at all. What else needs to be healed? I could have sworn it was someone else besides. I guess May needs to be healed. I guess we'll just do this. We'll cast Aura level 1 and hit these 3. One, 0, 0. Oh, did I miss Diane? I think I did. Shit. Alright, well that was pretty much a waste of a heal. Forgot Diane was one who actually needed to be healed, so I healed, so I screwed up. Oh, Gore got hit pretty hard too. I guess I have to use low to heal some damage during his next turn. I don't think the Armed Skeleton or the Bowman moves until you get like right in their faces. As for the Quasa, I think you have to get around either side in order to get them to start advancing as well. Beyond where they are now, I mean. Lo needs to heal Diane. Oops. We're just gonna use a basic heal. Because Lo needs to retain a little bit of MP in case we need to fight those, in case we need healing during the Colossus fight. At least with level 3, he can at least heal from several spaces away. Max is here. I think now we can hit from this distance. We can. We're gonna hit these 2 armed skeletons with the Chaos Breaker. Deadly attack for 30. And a deadly attack for 34. Doing 2 in a row. I like that. 40 experience, max level increase to 18. No increases. So I think around 20, I think our allies stop getting a good stat increase. I think they start increasing by 1s. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think I actually am. Alright, we're gonna have Pal go after this, because with Pal's high taxation, one-shot the Horsemen. Yep. Horsemen are the biggest threat if you let them attack you from a distance. None was a little bit, would have been hard to ignore with its high attack stat, so I had to take it out. Here come the last 2 Chimeras, too. I think if I use Aura level 1 here, but if I use, hang on, if I use 3, 2, I can use 2, I do this, yeah, I do the same thing. So if we put it on May, it can heal a good majority of people, right? Doing that. Cost me a little more MP this way, but it'll heal a bunch of people too. Healed Blue, healed himself even though I didn't need it. Healed Xylo, Domingo, May, Mushai, and Gort. Yeah, I figured that would. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's correct. Torosu gains 40 experience points. Which, except for Torosu, not a lot of healers can actually get that amount. So we're going to cast Freeze level... You have to cast level 2 in order to hit both of them. That'll take both the skeletons out since they have low HP. 10. And 11. 40 experience, 4,240 coins. It made his level increase to 18. Defense by 5. Hit points, or magic points by 7. You can now cast another freeze level 2 when he gets fully healed. We have Xylo hit this Horseman. 39 points of damage. 40 experience, 1,550 points. Alright, considering how quickly I'm progressing in this game, I'm going to say my next stream is going to be the last stream. So like I said, after this, there's only 2 more battles. Since I'm not leveling up at all, not trying to level up, it's going to be a straightforward slap fight. And I'm going to guess my last stream is going to be a short one, because with only 2 battles left, it means if I complete this battle and the next battle, it means there's only one left. Also, I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to, can I do this in this emulator? I can. So, I don't know if you can, the final battle, I don't know if you can aggress or not out of that. I don't even know I don't know if you can or not. It seems like you shouldn't be able to, but I'm going to put a save state at the beginning of that battle in case I can't just aggress out of there. That way I can resume the battle, in case I can't. But I gotta admit, it makes me, with all this game, it wouldn't surprise me if you couldn't, but it also wouldn't surprise me if you could. It's a weird, figure out how to do that. I'm gonna figure out how to do that next stream. Kind of write it down. I'm pretty sure who just mentioned that in the chat was a bot. So, that seems like a bot message. I could be wrong. But, I gotta figure out if this is a bot. Yeah, he's not in the chat anymore, so I'm guessing that was just a bot. But I gotta figure out how to, like, if there's a way to remove messages and then, like, ban people from the stream, like, either temporarily or permanently. We're gonna Max come around and hit this armed skeleton with his Chaos Saber, which should one-shot if it connects. Oh, 32, okay. Skeletons had a bit more defense than I thought they did. There's a blue dragon. Learned that they're May. Oh, here comes the freeze attack. 24. By the way, I think I mentioned this before, but the whole thing where an enemy has a chance to land a magical attack, I don't know if that was intentional or not, because somebody in the game who can do multiple attacks don't have any magic, but they have MP. So it's plausible to believe that, how'd I say it? That will increase to 18. Defense by 6, speed by 3, hit points by 4. It's plausible that, they were programmed to be magic users and have actual magic spells, but they didn't program it correctly, because I don't know exactly who created this off rip. I have to take another look at who developed Shining Force, but I'm kind of curious, actually. Give me one sec, guys. I'm going to see who developed Shining Force. Okay, I'm not really sure. Let me check what it was. Okay, so I forgot they actually had a game before Shining Force called Shining in the Darkness. It wasn't the same as this one, but I just read through a source. I opened up my browser real quick. Is that Shining Force was actually given a limited budget for this game? The developers were, and it was also helped develop by the creators of Sonic. So it's plausible that they just forgot to put the magic in. Definitely more plausible now, and that's essentially what happened. Is that they just kind of screw up the coding. Wish I got hit, didn't he? They got hit too, right? Alright, I'm casting Aura level 2. And hitting everyone here. That only gives me 10 MP left to play with. It only gives me one more Aura spell. But that's still fine. The experience for Torosu, level increase to 16, attack by 2, defense by 1, speed by 4, hit points by 5, magic points by 3. Pretty good. Good news, the Jets are more of now more of a nuisance, and actually I think this is the last battle we see them at in 2. Crazy thing is, if you know what you're doing in the last battle, there's only like 2 or 3 enemies, technically. Which isn't bad. They just have a whole hell of a lot of HP. Essentially like a 3-man boss fight. Ooh, deadly attack for 10. Making a 40 experience, 1,430 coins. Well, the Jets is gone. I think it's been forever since I had a player be able to attack. Oh, they're going to Torosu. That's not good. Going for the fire. That actually might have been better because the Chimera has a lot of attack. If we would have gone for the regular attack, it might have killed Torosu or came pretty damn close. The Scout's using his Gatling gun something attack. I can't really... I'd probably get hit the Chimera, but I have a feeling that if I use the Atlas, it'd probably have a better effect, because that means I'd have a guaranteed hit on him. Weighs level 3, 16 on the Blue Dragon, and a double for 18 on the Chimera. But the big to run across is the Atlas. First level increase to 17, attack by 2, defense by 3, speed by 4. So I have to repair the Atlas in order to use it now. If I use it again and it'll basically burst into flames, it will be unusable. Attacking Domingo. Luckily, Domingo not only takes 1 point of damage before, he was taking more than that. I can actually go for Blaze level 3 right here and hit these two guys here, which should kill the Blue Dragon and severely hurt the Chim. Well, not as much as I thought, but still killed the Blue Dragon. Definitely got to hear Torosu now. We're going to do a level 1. Because it didn't take a crap ton of damage, but it took enough. Hit the jet. I don't think it's going to be enough to kill it if it connects, but it's going to do some damage. Oh, wow. That would have almost one-shot him, too. That's crazy. Boom. The Big Bang. It all started with a big bang. Bang! Anyway. I'm going to get that reference. I applaud you, because that means you're not as young as some people are who are on the internet. Actually, I don't think the show's not even that old. Then again, it's been forever since I think it was around when I still had cable. So, then again, that was the theme song. Maybe it wasn't. I saw it on cable. Maybe it was like Roku or some bullshit. Anyway, I hit you with Spear. 26. So I'm gonna cast Freeze level 1. Now let me keep. No, wait. I shouldn't do that. Can I kill this thing with what little attack I have? Well, I wouldn't know because I can't hit him. What's he gonna go for? I didn't say this battle. The quads aren't even the biggest threat. It's just this sheer amount of monsters you get to deal with. Especially if you just have all physical attackers. Pow. Alright, 1 left. I wonder if Torso can deal damage to this thing. Yep, 16. Alright, that's pretty good. Fortunately, I can't get many other people in there now. So if you only have to kill the 1 Chim in order to win, that means I can avoid the one on the right entirely if I'm quick enough. Oh, that was my cup. I didn't mean to make that noise with that. I don't want to use the Atlas again because it's already low on durability. I've hope low cast heal. Oh, Tau could probably take it out. Yep, that should do it. Even with its fire reduction. Level 4. Yep. 40 experience, 2,300 coins. Alright, time to take down these guys. Oh, I forgot about that. Toro uses the white ring. I'm pretty sure that's Aura, isn't it? It is. I forgot he had that. Yeah, so I had to repair that too, but at least it helped. So at least before I do the next battle, I at least have to have to repair the item. You know what, though? I feel like if I was to, how do I say this? If I was to hit the next battle and then egress and save, I think that lived the game on. I think that lived the stream on too much of a cliffhanger for those people who are actually watching it. So I might just do this battle, repair everything, get everything in order, and just call it. You know, call the stream. Oh, what does he have for magic? He could have cast freeze right there. That could have hit me pretty hard. May attacks. Colossus took 14. I mean, they have a little more defense than the Chims and the Blue Dragons do. Oh, as bad as Corbin had. Yes, it's alright. So I guess I'll just stay there. Should be better off hitting them with this, because they'll do more damage. Yep, 26. 19 experience max level increase to 19. Attack by 4. Defense by 5. Speed by 1. Hit points by 3. Hell should be able to kill it now with... Nope, I think it gained some health back. Maybe not. 14. Or can still use the axe, you just can't. You can still fight with the axe, you just can't use the axe. I wonder if... I don't think it's going to be enough damage. Oh, 6. Okay, that's more than I thought it would do. Should be able to kill before it's able to, before it's able to hit me again. It's surprising. I don't think they have a lot of agility. 25. 40 experience. Level increased to 17. Attack by 5. Speed by 6. Hit points by 7. Do they have... How much agility do these things actually have? Feels like I hit them an awful lot for them to have high agility. 37. That's actually kind of low. Considering I think... Yeah. I even think low. Yeah, that's actually kind of low for a boss to have you. There are 3 of them. I think that one does have Bolt, which means it can hit me a lot farther away. Or hit multiple ones. Yeah, this one has Bolt. Blaze level 3 is powerful with Bolt, and Freeze are better. Also, as I defeat the final boss, I'm going to try to trigger a small animation. Because if you manage to kill it in a certain way, it actually has a special animation that you can see in the credits too, but you can't. But you normally don't see it during gameplay unless you do that specific action. So I'm gonna see if I can get that to work or not. Unless I'm in a very bad situation, I might not do that. Because that boss is no joke. So I was gonna hit this Colossus. 19. 14 experience for Xylo. Miss, gonna hit him from the side. Easter egg. Hi, Grosh. Or Groshek. I'm not sure about the Easter egg. I never really looked at the Easter eggs a lot for this game. Can you specify? Because I know you can get like items and shit, but Easter egg, huh? Or is, are you talking about the final battle? Because it could be the final battle you're talking about. Shit. I never really looked into the... Shit. There's an item on the left of the battle of this wall. It's under the second eye of the wall. Really? Shot. I don't think I consider that an Easter egg. An item in the left wall of the battle. Under the second eye. So here. Alright, let's... Kaku-chan. Huh. More new shit every day. I thought I played this game enough for me not to know that. Or for me to know that. Good thing you got a hold of me. I might have killed the... If I didn't see that message, I probably would have tried to kill the Colossus by now. I'll see if I can get it. I think I'll have Hell probably get it. I don't want to kill that center Colossus until I'm able to do this, though, so I gotta be careful here. Although, since there is no permadeath in this game, I guess it's not that bad. Yeah, I definitely don't want to hit it now. It's way too little HP. I think that blue, I think, can get it. I don't want to, like, screw anything up, so I think I'm going to look up... It's called Kaku-chan. I want to make sure I get the right exact spot. So let me, shit. Force. Kaku. I know about the hidden characters, but... North side wall and the west wall. Huh. Oh shit, I guess there are a few items I never got. Yeah, there's another one called Yoji. There's one called Kenji, too. Damn. I mean, thanks for letting me know. It's just, fuck. You know, it's so weird hearing... Uh-oh. It's so weird about hearing... You think you play the game so long you would find everything, but I guess... Oh, I thought for a second there it didn't hit Xylo at all. That was a weird timing glitch. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the exact location, because I really want to... Maybe there's a guide on YouTube for that. I just don't want to miss the damn thing. So called again the Kaku-chan. Nothing else extends the stream a little longer. Let me load this up, but I'm not gonna... Yeah, I figured it was gonna start going through ads. I don't have... Yeah, skip. Okay. Okay, I see where it is. Alright. Oh shit, I almost thought I closed the stream for a second. Oh, I almost had a small heart attack. Yeah, I found out where it is. It's like right next to the wall. I just want to make sure I got like the exact location. It's like, if I saw the... It's like, yeah, it's like right here. So I just gotta wait for Blue's turn. Damn, I'm gonna have to get those next time, because I don't even know if they... I don't know, they probably... It says it's a useless item, but it's always nice to know there's some weird... I gotta get Max out of there. That's not a good spot for him to be. Let's see. Once I kill the... I don't think the Colossus have a regenerating ability. I can't even get it right now anyway, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can't because Blue's there. Shit. Let's see, so... Here? Yep, there it is. Alright. Cool. So I got that shit. They just let me know that's an interesting thing. I didn't even know that shit. It's always nice to know there's more stuff you can get. I should probably use his last aura here. Just to heal Max. Yeah, Jonji is a keen fight, extra shower cure, huh? I really should start using those, because I feel like there's a lot of items in the game I kind of just hoard, but I don't really use. I guess it must be an RPG mentality. I should be able to kill this now, I would think, not with this high will. For the first plus, don't actually regenerate health. Just enough to kill it. Nice. I think that does end the battle. Bull's Dark Dragon will come to destroy you. Pow! Destroy Colossus, but where's Darkskull? I do... Rocheck, I do not. I guess I'm going to look up more about Shining Force, because see, here's the thing, is that when I was a kid, when I first played this, I really didn't... I was more focused on completing the game than I was anything else. And I didn't really look up glitches, and I guess it just never, like, clicked to me that there might be more stuff for you to do. Like, I know some famous ones, but here's the thing, is that in this day and age, Shining Force is a good game, but no one really talks about it, so you don't hear, like, through the grapevine that there's a whole bunch of different stuff, like you do for, like, games like Metal Gear Solid, Pokemon, stuff like that. Oh, I could just digress, probably. Oh, well. Alright, let's have a look. Have a look at that item real quick. Out of curiosity. What does it look like? I'm not going to sell it, but I'm going to see if it sells for anything. Three coins. Okay, that's funny. I like that. It's a useless thing. Yeah, I'm not really sure about either of those, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to look those up, because, you know, there's just so much. Like, I probably should just, like, look up, like, I think they have them for almost every single game nowadays. They have, like, on YouTube, you can find them. They're, like, what do you call them? Kaiko's one of the lead developers for the Shining Force. Oh. I guess it makes sense. I would say that games like this, especially RPGs, love to put references in. What the hell was it? Oh, yeah, I was going to repair the... So, I'm guessing Yanji and the third item, they're all developers as well. I gotta repair, first is White Ring. God, I hope I have enough coins. GameFAQs, yeah. That didn't surprise me. GameFAQs was probably the first website I ever heard when someone said, hey, did you look at this? You know, like I said, I don't think I got my, well, no. My first phone that I used web function on wasn't even, like, my first phone was a flip phone. Like, that's how old I am. And that thing had limited call, limited text, and it had a game called Snake on it. That just proves, like, for most people, that proves that I'm pretty old myself. Let's look at it, though. Excuse me. Whew. Thank you, Grocheck. I appreciate it. What was it? Damn, my mind keeps wandering, and I keep forgetting what the hell I'm doing. Oh, the Yoji's a toothpick. Okay, cool. Ah, damn, more AI shit. Alright. That's very interesting. What about the, was there a third one? I thought there was a Kaku, Yonji, and... There was a third one, wasn't there? I'm drawing a blank. I just want to ask about before because I'm gonna end stream here in a second. I just gotta... I think everyone's okay. I could have sworn when I checked out Shining Force Central, they said something about a third one. Yeah, right here. I got that one down. It's called the... No, this one... Yeah, Koku-chan, Yoji, and... Is the Kenji she was talking about? Yanji. There's a Kenji and something called the Tapao. Oh, the Tev was a gun fanatic. However, the probable possibility was a translation guides of the reference to this. Okay, so Kenji was... Yeah, so Kenji was another developer for... It was reference to Mr. Kenji Orimo. Holy shit, I cannot pronounce that last name. O-R-I-M-O, Orimu. Working on the Shining Force subscript. Okay. And then the gun is just... Yeah. Yeah, I think I have... Shit, I hit the wrong button. But I found out about the, I think... It's the equivalent item for... One changes Tao's appearance and one changes Anri's appearance. I got both those. I found about both those. And I think the Kenji, that's a total of 7, I believe. No, is that a total of 7 or is that a total of 6? I think it's a total of 7, yeah. Anyway, thanks for the it's good shit, Grocheck. I had no idea, and that's kind of crazy considering I generally started playing this when I was like 5 years old. Like it was a CD called Sega Smash Pack 2. It was a CD. A few years ago, I actually found the CD itself, but it was so damaged that it only showed half the screen when I loaded it up. Plus, I don't have a computer anymore that has a disk drive in it, and it needs a disk drive, obviously. But anyway, thanks for the lesson, Grocheck. I was generally curious about that stuff. You gave me quite a bit of information about that. But anyway, thanks for doing the stream. Thank everyone for watching. This is ThatStreamer1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.